Tesla Model Y suffer from auto erectile dysfunction? Well, no need to fear. Tesla Offer has come up with a solution to automatically open your frunk on your Tesla Model Y. Let's take a look. Yes, we are talking about the power frunk for the Tesla Model Y, the first of its kind. This doesn't exist. In fact, the Model Y comes with a power trunk, but not a power frunk. Those of you who've been watching my channel for a while remember that the Model 3 didn't come with a power frunk or a power trunk. In fact, I had to install that aftermarket. It's the same company that created it for the Model 3 has now created it for the Model Y. So let's take a look at what's actually involved in installing this into your Tesla Model Y.
Alright, so let's get started with this install. First, you're going to need to obviously open your frunk. Now, inside the box, you're going to find all the parts and stuff that you'll need. You will need some tools as well to get this installation done. I'll put a list of them down below in the description. To get started, you're going to need to remove the top plate cover. They're just snapped on, so just pull to remove. Then you're going to need to remove these bolts. There are 8 of them, I believe. And here are all the locations of the bolts. Start by first removing the panel with the plug. Remove all the bolts. Once all the bolts are removed, the entire frunk tub actually just lifts right out. Then from there, locate the struts. The struts are what hold the frunk up. You're going to need to use this pick tool to remove the strut from the bottom. You have a tight space to work on, but remember, make sure when you remove both struts that you use something to hold your frunk up so it doesn't come crashing down. Next, you're going to need to install these plates on either side. So you'll need a socket wrench and you'll need your Torx bit. Those pieces get applied right down in below. They're the new spots where the new struts will get plugged into. Go ahead and install the new struts down at the bottom. Connect it to the frunk lid. Once those are in place and both struts from either side are connected, now your frunk will stay open. Next, we'll move on to the latch. So here's what your latch looks like. You'll need to remove the bolts that are holding it in place. There are 2 of them. You'll see them here. Once the latch is removed, you need to carefully take out the spring, or take it out from the active state, and you're going to need to install this activator piece. This is what's going to actually pull on that spring and help to catch and latch the lid as well as unlatch it. Then you go ahead and put the latch system back. This is going to be the emergency pull tab. That's going to need to be routed down to your tow hook area. So pop out your tow hook, cover, and you're going to fish out that latch and just attach it there. That is going to be needed to be used in case you lose power to your frunk. You can pull that latch and open your frunk. Now the rest is pretty plug and play. All the plugs plug right in. You'll need one plug to go right into the motor, that big piece that we're holding right there. That's the actual motor for the latch system. We're going to tuck it down in the bottom right hand corner, and everything's going to get attached with zip ties. Here are what the plugs look like. They plug right in place of your existing plug, and then your existing plug plugs right into the Y adapter. It makes it super simple. No wire stripping, no tapping, nothing of that sort. Next, we'll need to tap power straight from the battery. And then you'll need to attach the ground as well. So once that's done, now you have power to power everything up. Lastly, there are a couple more cables to connect here. And once that's all done, it's essentially just cleaning up and cable management. So you'll see there's a lot of cables. And then don't forget to connect back your emergency latch and test the system, make sure it works. One thing that's cool is the brains of the whole operation, that box right there that's pressing is completely waterproof, so you don't have to worry about it shorting out. Test it out before you put everything back. The system should close and latch as it did here. You'll be able to open it from the app on your phone. Once that's all done, seal it all up. It's not that it's hard, it just takes a little bit of time and patience and some cable management.
All right, so now that you've installed your auto frunk for the Tesla Model Y, you have a couple questions. Number one, can you open it using the OEM Tesla app?
Yes.
Boom. How do you close it? Can you close it from the app?
Yes.
Let's open it back up. Are there any other ways to close it? Yes.
The emergency button.
How else can you open and close it? Let's go inside. Okay. All right. So now that we're in the car, let's take a look. Can we open the frunk from within the car just like we can the trunk?
Yes.
Ooh. All right. Close it. Whoa. All right, so there you have it. That's the automatic frunk for the Tesla Model Y. How much does it cost? It's $550, available today on Tesla Offers website. And they're offering select premium installers in certain cities. In fact, in the San Francisco Bay Area, Tim is actually the certified installer. He's one of the first ones to put this on his Tesla Model Y. And do I think it's worth it? For $550, it's a convenience. If you can afford it, sure, get it. It'll help protect your frunk from the potential of possibly denting it in, and how kind of some people don't really feel comfortable in closing it with their hands. What do you think, Tim? You've been using it for a week?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I like it. Definitely, like Raj said, it definitely will help with denting the frunk, and I've seen other Model Ys already that frunks have been dented from closing the frunk, but also helps out with, like, you know, who doesn't know how to close a frunk. Like if you have a friend or whatever, you know, they may just slam it just like any other car, which not recommended by Tesla.
Exactly.
Definitely, yeah.
So if you guys are looking for to get this, I'll put a link to it down below, including also a coupon code to help save you guys some money. Of course, that's what I try to do here. In any case, hopefully you guys liked that. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy your new auto frunk in your Tesla Model Y.